Hello twin flames and welcome to the Divine Masculine reading for Saturday. Look at this sunshine today. This is showing you what's coming in. Happiness, joy, bliss, communication, magic as we transition, especially through the weekend to Monday with the Learn Tarot series as we move through towards the Page of Cups, which is all about communication. So as we move forward now, you're going to be receiving communication. You're going to be receiving messages, whether they are through the 5D realm that buoy your faith and keep you strong, that your masculine is coming, or you actually receive that 3D communication soon, because it's coming in one way or the other. Whether it takes a day, a month, a few months, it's coming in. The masculines are returning to the divine feminine because it's written in the stars, and they feel it in the heart and soul, and they are feeling that pull to you. And right now they're doing a lot of deep thinking about their life and who they are and where they are and what they need to change. So they're doing some deep diving. So I'm going to bring in today the Divine Masculine Heart to Heart cards. And these are by Stefania, the Esoteric Feminine. So thank you, angels. What's going on with the masculine today? So the energy is fantasy. No one turns me on like you do. Now he's saying to you, you are the one that turns me on. You turn on my body, you turn on my heart, and you turn on my soul. You turn on my mind. So you stimulate him in many ways. You stimulate his mind when you have exciting conversations, when you talk about the future, and when you discuss the past. And when you talk about things that are exciting to him. He talks about things with you that he's never really talked to anyone else about in his life. So he gets very turned on by the conversation. And what does turned on mean? It means excited. You feel excited about something that's happening. So he's turned on, he's excited by your conversation. He's excited to be able to spend more time with you having those conversations. He's turned on by your heart because of the way you are. That you are a kind, loving being, that you love unlike anything else he's ever experienced before, that you learn, you learn because you learn, but you learn to love fiercely, fearlessly, but fiercely. You love your masculine, divine, feminine fiercely, and that's such a turn on to him or her. You're like, wow, I want to be like that. I want to have the courage and the strength and the confidence to be more like that. And that's a turn on. He gets turned on by your physical appearance and your physical body. The way you look, the way you wear your hair, the way you wear your clothes, the way you walk, the way you smell, the way you move. Everything about you turns him on. It's very attractive and it's exciting to him. So again, if there's differences between you, it excites your twin. It excites him. It doesn't turn him away. And he really wants you to know that. So the big one with twin flames is the age gap. And you may think, why does he want me? If you're the older one, say if you're the woman, you're the older one, why does he want me when he could go out and get women his own age? Or he could go out and get people around his own age? Do you know what? He's not interested in people his own age because they don't turn him on. He's been designed for you and you've been designed for him. So of course you turn him on. Everything about you, your maturity, the way you act, the things you do, it turns him on. It does not turn him away. So we have to work through that as a divine feminine. And for me, I'm in a 19-year age gap connection. And age doesn't even come into it. I healed all of that before with a catalyst where I did feel all those things. What does he want in me? Why? And all these things. And George is attracted to me in every possible way. And your masculine is attracted to you in every possible way. And if there isn't an age gap, if it's something else that's different between you, the differences excite your twin. They do not turn him away. And that's what he wants you to know. And he's in his mind today in fantasy, thinking of you. He's away with the fairies, so he's distracted. And it's a Saturday, so he may not be working. But if he is working, he's distracted. His mind is on you. He's fantasizing about you, thinking about you, working out what he's going to say, how he's going to come forward, how he can run into you again, how he can make himself feel stronger to be enough for you. How he can show you that you can trust him again, all these things. He's away with the fairies. If he's with a karmic partner today, he isn't listening to them. He isn't paying attention. He may be watching the television, but he isn't paying it attention. He's already lost track. If he's reading something, he doesn't know what he's read. His mind is distracted with the divine feminine, with you. You are all he can think about. And he's tired of fantasy. He doesn't want it to be fantasy anymore. He wants it to be reality. And that's what he's saying. No one turns me on like you do. Your mind, your body, your heart, your soul. And your soul is turned on to his soul. And his soul is turned on to your soul because you are one soul. So you have the same soul growth and the same soul goals, and you have the same mission together. And that's why you're going to help the world, doing whatever you do best. And he's going to fall into his own pathway that aligns with yours. And that's where he is right now, thinking, planning, plotting, working it all out. He's in that energy of the Two of Wands where he's processing. So he's processing and he's planning and he's visualizing and he's projecting it into the world. And that's not fantasy, that's creation. So he's moving from fantasy into creation energy, becoming the magician, becoming the creator. So everything he's thinking about is actually creating the future that you guys will have. And he's thinking, I don't want it to be fantasy. And he fantasizes about you in so many ways, physically and emotionally, because he fantasizes about things like telling you how he feels, speaking his truth, talking to you, walking you up the aisle, spending time with you, going on holiday with you. He also fantasizes about being intimate with you and spending one-to-one time with you and, getting jiggy with you. So he fantasizes about all of these things, and he knows he has to make a decision to move it from fantasy into reality, but he's in this creation phase right now. And in that creation phase, it's wonderful, it's magical, it's everything that you intend it to be. So trust him today. There's a definite sign about things moving forward, things shifting, and communication coming in. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.